Honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna start this one off. Love YouTube. You see the game. No, I'm not a human. You know, kind of didn't do too good last time. Came into it still free balling it, not really knowing too much of the lore. But since then, I went out and I've learned a lot more than what I knew at first. So now I know that there are certain people who are going to be a visitor 100% of the time, certain people are going to be human 100% of the time, and then there's the wild berry bunch in between, which are the ones I struggle with the most that I didn't know were 50-50 chance. I guess I'm back into it. I guess, what would even be the plan? I guess the plan is keep Penelope alive. That's number one priority. Avoid that lame ending of him busting into the house. And getting baby girl back. That's a keep. She's a keeper. I want her around. I don't even care if she's a visitor or not. I'm gonna need that. But we already know how the first two nights of this go, so I'm just gonna skip you past the basics and the nonsense, and I'll just meet back up with you, right? Alright, there we go, and we're back. I already let 3 people in. We already know who that the first lady, she's a visitor. The first guy, he's not a visitor, he's always gonna be a human. Everyone else is 50-50. So here's our human. Here is our visitor. Just look at her face, dog. And then here, 50-50. Our potential accident baby. And it's gonna be the last run. I gotta see this through. Please don't be short. Yes, is there something you wanted? I just want to know what your story is. Why did they throw you out of the bar? I've been to catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun is teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, and the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It messed us all up, crumbled under the stress. Some dove head first into the bottle, but me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed into the bar, screamed, stop blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hoops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Alright, so we just know we gotta kill her off, Rip. Yeah, blah 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 blah. You have to die off, Rip. Yeah, every time. Boom. Yeah, boom. Now it's you. You're the real warrior. Come on, baby, don't pout. Why were you guys out on the street? Oh, we were on our way to visit my darling wife's mother. Realized just in time we weren't gonna make it on our own, and well, stumbled upon your place. Thanks for letting us stay, by the way. That's all? Okay. It's not really an answer that I like, though. Oh, so they do get a different number. Interjector. Wait, I learned that Interjector might make my eyes red. I think I might be misremembering something, but I'm not sure. Let me stop bopping to the music. I just want to talk to you before you get stolen, my guy. Ah, damn. I didn't mean to press that. Oh, talk to me, please. It's an accident, man. You ain't gotta... Actually, why am I not testing you guys? me see them teeth. My teeth aren't perfect, but but it is what it is. They tease me about them in school too. And where are those bullies now? Probably rotting in some alley, beaten to death by the same kind of monsters they once were. Alright, buddy. But why does she look at him like that, though? Is there like some sort of disdain or distrust? That's got to be just throw me off, right? Yeah, we already know what's going to be outside the windows. So we really got to look at the windows this playthrough until night 10, I think. Didn't think deliveries are still running. I didn't expect some people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, I guess these folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. But damn this sun. They moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order like 20 liters of water at a time. I wish I had a pair of tips for lugging this heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? So I learned that he has a unique story and dialogue too. If I just keep talking to him. Beating on my door like the police, bruh. What voice did I give you last time? Hey kid. How things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot too long. But I can't roam around like I used to no more. Hate to do that to you, son. What are you hoping to find here? You're in town? I need a place to my bones rest, kid. That still doesn't make any sense. I just need a place till my bones rest. My bones are rested. Ever since this damn business with the sun, they've been crawling out of the holes more than ever. I'm telling you, son, they're up to something and they need to be put down. What are visitors? Aren't you doing the same thing? No, you ain't a fool, kid. But hell if I'm just gonna shoo him away. Let one go, it'll be right back to tear your throat out. Ain't getting a second chance with them crafty varmint. Dominate, because you had a story that I wanted to learn all of last time, but then I came in and you were dead. So. I was gonna say, I don't know about you, but I just remembered. 50% chance. 50% chance. I'll let you in. If someone's dead, you might just die. I'm not gonna lie. I think if it's another person, they gotta get denied. Sorry, buddy. I remember you. You're the grave digger. You saw the guy come out of the ground, and the guy behind you was laughing. I remember. I can't let you in, buddy. I already let in some coffee. I don't take bribes, man. You gotta be the last one, right? Right. I3. And we nap. And here's Oswald with the news. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise. The invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emergent situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. And we all know, companies erected in the middle of an apocalypse are never good. FEMA employees can be identified by the yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm, don't leave the house during the day. And next up, some ads in the middle of the apocalypse, because capitalism never dies. Yeah, FEMA, the number from FEMA, yeah. And then there was the pale, skinny, tall man who, for whatever reason, only messes with me. Like I'll owe him something or something. Don't know why. Like, what did I ever do to you to make you want to just pick on me? Is dirt? Have your eyes become red? Your teeth white? Has dirt appeared on your fingernails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Don't tell me this blight take over you. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on 777-460. My nose is clean. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. So like a super condom, but for spirits. Well, no one died, so that's good. You should be in here, right? Actually, let's see your fingernails. See your nails. Yippadoodle. Yippadoodle? Whatever, man. My wife and I keep clean, don't we, honey? Your fists are red. Don't tell me you be bopping your wife here. Honestly, even in times like these, it's mighty weird not to take care of yourself. If I get sick, who'll keep my honey bun safe? Nobody. Maybe that's why the visitors are what they are. They don't get sick like us. I'll leave it alone, but tell me more of your story. Honey here isn't all that great with directions. If we can't find someone to help us, then it'd probably be a 2-day trip. And that's after we've gotten lost a few times, then figure out which way we were meant to be going. Ha, right, honey? If someone can give us a ride, though, that'd be swell. Then it's just a couple hours tops. Timing is all over the place. Why are you so eager to visit her mother now? That time is all over the place. I just don't remember how to get there. My wife's such a silly goose when it comes to directions. But that's fine. All that matters is that we're moving forward. Right, honey? Who knows? Maybe we'll get there in a week. Oh no, man. She looks awfully small. Stay sharp. Any one of us could be a visitor, and that's what I want to know about you. You're a hunter, right? More of a ranger, kid. Lived away out in the wilds, no TV, just radio. That's how I found out what was going on. Decided I won't let no one cross my threshold, no siree. My home's my fortress. What if one of them visitors sweet talk me, then slits my throat while I sleep? It's not safe to be alone, man. Well, I went and figured something out, didn't I? I'd be worm chewed out by now. Oh. I'd be worm chow by now otherwise. I used to think it was dumb to let them strangers in. Kinda is still dumb. Figured I was safer on my own. That varmint showed up. Ain't never seen a beast like that. Follow pill visitor. It's not the only one. Yeah, I saw it. If only you knew what I'd been through, kid. I'll talk about it, just not tonight. Bring me beer tomorrow, and you hear it all. You can't be an alcoholic in the middle of the apocalypse, man. It's not healthy. You gotta cope with it, like everybody else. It's stuffy in here. Quit complaining. You're in a house. Okay, that's kid. Oh, he's tired. Like me. He's shy around new people, so he's been extra clingy. Kids stronger to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all of this. Can't really blame yourself for that though, because it's the apocalypse. Let me test you. It's the last time I let you slide and then you murdered somebody. Or your son murdered somebody, or one of you did. Teeth. Really white. Red gums. This might be the same as last time. Don't know if I can make that same mistake. I never used to care about them much, I just didn't have time, but now I regret that. Or risk it? Cause I know ears. Ears is one. Bleeding gums, white teeth, rashes under the armpit, the red eyes, know those. I don't know. You know what? I'll risk it. I'll risk it. Just please don't be dead when I wake up, man. For someone so tall, big and tall, you get bodied pretty easily. Yes. Was there something you wanted? Things any better here? I don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. But when I hear voices on the TV or overhear conversation, a light flicks inside of my mind. Then I stop myself. It's too much work for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life was dreary enough before all this, and now, one day I'll hang from the chandelier over this baptized world. You're moody, bruh. You gotta lighten up. I don't even think that girl was that depressed. Beating on my goddamn door. Wait, is this house burning yet, or is that in another night? What the heck? Hold on. I didn't know I could hear them through the door. She's snoring loud though. Golly. How you even get any sleep in here with her snoring like that? Still ain't got no clothes on, bro. What if I was a minor? What if I was a minor? Don't need none from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. Sure, lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows where they'll be in a few days. They won't be with you, I'll tell you that. Do I even have room for you? You sit in the one chair, and then I just realized something. The wife and husband gonna have to go because Penelope takes priority in here. Oh well. They be gone. Are they homeowner? Are you renting out rooms here? Something like that. Rather vague answer. Well, fine. I suppose we can finalize the agreement on a later date. Backdated appropriate, of course. Backdated appropriately, of course. Although, in lieu of formal contract, how much do you charge per night? Pay what you feel like, man. Excuse me, I'm gonna make you hold that. I feel like I'm inviting too many people in. Plus, you are kind of ugly. You might harsh the. I feel like you might harsh the vibe. You want to reconsider your tone. I interpret that as a threat to my life, which incidentally, I don't know what that word says. Article 119 of the Constitution, and trust me, that wouldn't look very good for you. Have a pleasant day. Nerd. Who just has constitutional quotes on standby? Center verses. So you meet again. Yeah, it's you, the weird bald man, who seems to know way too much. First time we did the beginning. Second time we did the middle. This time let's do. Did we do the end last time? The first time. Let's try the end. It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you and I did do this one already. Yeah, I did. What does that even mean? I don't know what this guy's on. I mean, if you want to read it, you can obviously just pause it and read through it. But we've kind of read this like 4 times already. Is he coughing? No one died. I'll take it as a win. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has now identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to FEMA reports, they've discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. Jesus Christ. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Just don't. Next up, a report from FEMA. It's the sponsors thing though, because we still having sponsors in the middle of an apocalypse. Okay, more of your story, please. Everything okay? Why do you ask? I smell something on you. Do you have a fever? I smell something on you. Well, I'll drink some of your beer. You didn't ask for that though. It's kind of rude to just be walking around people's houses drinking their stuff. I wasn't feeling well, so I decided to self-medicate with a cold one. There's nothing wrong with that. Kind of is something wrong with that. You ain't really asked for it, but you know that's kind of rude. But whatever. It's all just one big messed up mess. Everyone says they're figuring things out, solving problems, but it's all BS. Nothing ever changes. You know, my good man, I think we might just all die soon. The sun doesn't kill us, the visitors will. And if we beat the visitors, we're sure as hell bury ourselves alive. When a problem is solved, it creates a void. And then we just effing create one of our own to fill it. Like an endless morbid fascination with collectively pooping our pants. Damn. Oh wait, I feel sick. I feel like shooting you out of the principle of you being rude, but you're confirmed, so I need you around. Welcome. It's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today, we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science, and a respected employee of... I remember this, and then they stole the guy's research and he couldn't bring it. Wait, what? He's not coming. How did they steal all of his documents? There were mountains of information in there. Alright, buddy. You're yapping a lot. The kid's still gone. So stuffy in here. Didn't you have a kid with you? Huh? He's still around. Probably just wandered off somewhere. I need to know where my other kids went. You have a phone? I could call the father. That way I don't have to see his ugly mug again. Okay. Such an odd lady. What is that? Is that not a frog? What about you guys? Come on, baby, don't pout. I thought you were leaving tonight. That's the plan, but my silly little wife here took 3 whole hours getting ready. It's too late to leave now. We'll have to go later. Sorry about that. We'll be quicker next time, don't worry. I'll make sure little Miss Slowpoke doesn't hold us up again. I don't know, man. Unless we're being too much of an imposition. You tell us, right? Yeah, but like I got Penelope coming and she stands right there, so you know I'm gonna need y'all to be gone. I'm gonna need y'all to get gone by the time she gets here. What's you, my man? Stay sharp. Any one of us could be a visitor. So what's the story? I mean that beer? I'll give you the beer. What do, kid? I said, holding myself up in the cabin, keeping myself to myself. Then one day, this fella gonna show up, desperate. He's banging on the door. begging me to let him in, but I ain't going cuckoo just yet. He was pale and shaken up, like he'd seen death itself. No clue how he got that deep into the woods. Didn't look like no hiker I'd seen before, so I just told him to beat it. He tried to break the window, but I told him I had a rifle, and that sent that varmint running. Figured that'd be the last I saw of him. And then what? I was sure I'd never see a hair or a hide of him again, but later, he done found me. But I'll save that tale for another time. How much of a talker are you? I ain't one for John. Count yourself lucky I'm talking at all, son. Bring me that beer tomorrow, and I'll tell you the rest. That voice kind of hurts my throat, but we gotta do it for the bit. Alright, let's test you again. See them eyes. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. But who wouldn't be? Being tested is terrifying, even when you know you got nothing to hide. But why haven't we seen anything from her, though? Is she, like, maybe gonna, like, disappear on him like the kid did with the girl? With the lady? Alright, fine, I'm very nervous. What do you expect when you're putting not just me, but my precious pumpkin in danger? What do you want to check? See them hands. Smooth as a long kid. Dirt on the fingernails. Of course my hands are dirty. Spend my nights digging up varmint. Makes them easier to kill. You should be doing the same, son. No. Let's see your eyes. After the last run-in, they ain't nothing but red. Picking up some varmint, and he threw dirt or something in my eyes. It's all the dang time. Let's see those teeth. Damn, I'm at it. You know what? Let me drink some Interdecker. Nah, buddy. Let's see those teeth. 3 signs. Dirty fingernails. Red eyes. Teeth. Perfectly white. I wanted to know your story so bad too. Sorry, old timer. Son of a gun. This all the varmint fills before I blast them? Yeah, like you had 3 signs, my guy. 3 whole signs, bro. It'd be irresponsible for me to let you live. I wanted to know your story so bad. I don't want to look it up too, because that feels like a cop-out. Man. Ain't that something? Okay, still coughing. What about in here? Snoring. And in here? Nothing. Hold on, I'm coming. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups, so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. Should we be wearing protective gear too? No. But you could buy some, if that makes you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful, since we're spending so much time outside. Does FEMA have an action plan? So what happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. It's back. Is it your home? Then no. Stay with other residents if you need to evacuate. We'll let you know. We'll just take one person to be on our way. Ah, thank you. That works for me. Who's this guy? This is literally the most regular, average Joe I've ran into playing this game. Hey, has a girl in a poncho with purple hair been by here? We don't have anyone like that in here. If you're looking for the brothel, it's up the street. We don't have any. Purple hair, poncho. She's my daughter. I haven't been able to find her since all of this started. We were supposed to leave this place. Then that abnormal heat wave hit. I passed out, and when I woke up, no one was home. No note, no trace. My daughter had just vanished. Where do you want to go? Somewhere FEMA can't reach us. Well, FEMA be up in my house taking people willy-nilly, so this ain't a good place for you, my guy. Far away from here, basically. See, they're kind of looking for me because I know too much about them. Maybe those bastards took my daughter. Maybe not. If they did, they won't touch her. It's me they want. So let me crash her for a couple days until FEMA leaves the area. And I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Hell, I'll tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors came from. I want to risk it. I do want to risk it. I do want to know. I'm curious right now. Thanks. How many people left today who actually hear folks out? People like you are the ones who make it through this nightmare. Because you and I, we're immortal. Learn secrets of immortality from the forest. Roots. Come on, Penny. Come on, little Penelope. Come on, little Penelope. We know. Who did it? Who did it? I'll never turn you away, Penelope. And they take the bastards out your spot. Aye. Come on in, cat lady. We know you're always bad. What do you want? How do you find my house? Find me someone. Take a human. Come on in. Or dancer freezing coastal side. Do not torture kitty. Kitty hates cold. How's it cold when the sun beams off of the moon and the moon... Never mind. I don't know what I was saying with that. Okay, so what I learned is that if there are two more visitors, they'll start killing people. So that means there's two visitors in here, and I'm assuming it's the two new people I let in. At noon, you're watching the news. Due to sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is now enacting a new protection measure. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or go nearby traveling outside of your city and going nearby villages. Jesus Christ. Traveling outside of your city or going to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure, hairless armpits. FEMA reports that visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm. Don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Here we know that. Come on, lady. We know it's you. I need to test you. Armpits. Yeah, you got the rash in your armpits. Boom. Let me check chin. Sniff. Nope. Nope. Boom. You're gone. You know what? The thing said she was always going to be one. I'm treating her like she's one. I don't care. It don't get in my heart. Well, you was up her hour for me, ain't you? The hell you even sitting on my dresser for, bro? Can't be you, Penelope. I'm just happy it wasn't you. I'd hate to have another crash out run again and just kill everybody. Man, I'm just dying for a drink. What did you mean when you said we're immortal? Well, you could shoot yourself in the head and see for yourself if you want, but I recommend against doing that if I were you. Of course, we're not immortal in the way you're thinking. After death, we incarnate and live again. Then we die once more, and thus the cycle of rebirth continues on. Ah, so you're with the Buddhist in their belief in reincarnation of the soul. I know how that sounds, but if you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand. Maybe the visitors were once human, then reborn. I can't say for sure, but I know how this works. I don't know how this works. I'm certain nature keeps giving us keeps plenty of secrets from us, but I'll find my daughter one day. I'm not sure if I'll do it in this life or the next, but I will, because we never truly die. I know you're probably a visitor, bro. I see your teeth. Perfectly white. I haven't had much of a chance to brush them in the past few weeks. Lucky me. Let's see them eyes. You haven't slept in days, but your eyes are white. Hard to sleep when your daughter's gone. But his eyes are white, though. I don't have anyone in here, do I? I remember I forgot the doctor guy, and then... Alright, just want to make sure. I just wanted to talk to the lady, but I just remembered she's dead. Feeling any better? My good man, we're all going to die someday. That's an unavoidable truth. What do you think happens to us after we die? Float around in space. It's like a limbo answer, ain't it? I wouldn't want to float around in space. Faith will deliver us to the sweet hereafter. There's something to that. But it doesn't make me feel any goddamn better, you know? You know why? My brain will reach out for that while I'm dying. It'll show me visitors of some paradise. Visions of some paradise. Somewhere nicer than here. And when my strength to hold on to that fragile dream fades, what then? No, it doesn't make me feel any better. Aren't you just a ray of sunshine? Golly. You're just a jolly big fellow, aren't you? Jolly green giant. So negative. Feeling lonely, anxious, got no one to talk to. Oh, it's the phone thing for the yeah, the phone roulette. Hold on. So I get to talk to the lady, Kitty. Pet Kitty. Should be on her right. Phone roulette. Oh, it's not. I didn't listen all the way through. You know what? That's my fault. That's my fault. I thought it would just automatically go there. Apparently not. Oh well. It cuts out at a certain night anyway, so. If I remember correctly. Let's see, what sounds are you making? What are you, Penelope? Oh, she's crying. She's crying. Still coughing. Oh, she's crying, bro. Those in close to the sun. To study the sun's effect more thoroughly, take someone else from your household. Well, you took the one guy who I wanted to learn stuff from, but at least you didn't take Penelope, so I guess I can't be too mad. You're not able to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone and issue them a mandatory appearance slip. I kind of wanted to know what he had to say. So hold up in there, I see. What do you think of that guy? The one in the suit? Just doing his job, man. They're rough lately. Just one thing after the other, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I can't do anything. Yes, I know. What can any one person do in the face of disaster? cosmic calamity, death. Listen. You alone? I'm not alone, man. Look, just take your weird cell phone somewhere, dog. I wonder if he's still doing it to. I wonder if he's doing it to someone else. Wonderful. The cat's with you. Is you the one who brought it? Is for you to decide. How do you know about the cat? I see further than most. A gift I was given. I don't see all, but you? I know what waits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do with the information, man? That's vague. Nothing. I've already said too much. You barely said anything. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Halt your scrutiny into the third sunrise. If you can do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it will bring you peace, or at least help you move on. I hope to see you soon. Can I get one person though? Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you been seeing how gnarly things are out here? The hell's even going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? Remember me from last time? Creatures that look like humans are crawling up out of the ground. Zombies, dude. I knew it. Bro, can you you could totally count on me for what comes next. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically a survivor guru. Just clue me in. Are we dealing with classic slow zombies or the gnarly fast ones? And is it like brain virus, blah, 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 or are they freaky undead dudes? Trust me, dude. The answer to that totally changes the game plan. Also, you got like a shotgun or grenades or something? We're gonna need hella firepower if we're gonna make it through this one. And food, man. Like loads of food. Yeah, no, what's happening out there? Sure, man, it's a mess out here. People talking S on their fellow man, harsh and mellows with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man. Boy, those movies. They got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than the books, bro. I always wanted to end up in a movie someday. I need more victims to send off to FEMA. Just to avoid Penelope and Tall Guy getting taken. Since I know they're confirmed good people. You'll appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing ever. They should totally make a movie about this someday. Yeah, I don't think society's gonna get back to the point of entertainment. Slow Rogan. Hey, buddy. Got room in there for a stand-up guy like me? What happened to you? Nothing too crazy. I kicked out of my mother-in-law because I threw a FEMA guy out of the house. And she's scared they'll come a knocking. Got you, didn't I? I'm messing with you, buddy. I don't have a mother-in-law. I ain't even married. Which means I'm free to hit up the bar if you ever feel like grabbing a drink. You sound kind of tipsy. Have you been drinking? Had myself a king's breakfast this morning. Sticking to my buddy's meal plan. Beer for breakfast, wine for dinner. That explains the belly. Tasty, healthy, even counts as dieting. On what earth does that count as dieting? Like genuinely, on what earth? Alright, man. Relax. I'm just pulling your leg again. Don't hold it against me. These days a good laugh is all we got. And why not drown our misery a little? Dealing with everything going on sober is just too much. But that's the healthy part of it, bro. We gotta deal with it sober. You can't be drunk all the time. Especially if it's an apocalypse. If it's an apocalypse, you gotta drink every single second of the day. Just to cope. It's not good for you, Slow Rogan. Stop doing that. I'm here for you, buddy. But all jokes aside, you let me in, buddy? Come on in. And you're the last one, right? Yeah. Let's just hope no one dies. You should be in here, right? I'm not hearing anything. She's still in here crying? Oh, poor baby. I wonder if there's something involving her dad. One died tonight, so I guess it means there aren't two visitors. But there could be one. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. You don't say. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm, remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. So why aren't the houses burning down? I'm gonna need them cigarettes. Where are the cigarettes at? Like, why aren't houses burning down? I highly doubt houses can maintain that heat. This is dispatch. This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status code 51. Reports of explosion at 300 hours. Unit 328 reporting. Code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledge. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. If this is like some supernatural entity, then I don't get what they think they're gonna do. Yes, was there something you wanted? I'm not giving you the FEMA paper, bro. Are you okay? At least the bar had a high ceiling. You can hang yourself from it, no problem, bro. You gotta chill, man. You gotta chill, dog. This is an apocalypse, but you look too like doom and gloom about it. It's too cramped for me in here. This whole planet is too cramped for me. Dramatic much? My good man, I just want this all to end. It's all messed up. Everything scares me. I just can't take it anymore. Why did I even come here? You ask me. Nobody slow rolling. Hey buddy, what's on your mind? How's it going, man? Feeling just fine, buddy. I just took a peek inside your fridge, man. If I knew you had that much beer, I'd score it anyway. Uncle work at a brewery or something? Bah, whatever. You can keep your secrets. What a mess, huh? In a different world, we could be drinking cold ones and even watching the big game. You'd even meet. What? He's I kinda wanna test you and still give you this FEMA paper if you pass it. Take a photo. Alright, snap a pic if you gotta. I mean, your conscience is clear. Haven't had a lot of photos taken. Truth be told, just never really got around to it. Yeah, you're not exactly camera friendly, you know. He's in here if I remember correctly. Suh, dude. I want to test you. Like, no worries at all. I got you, homie. Armpits. Hold up, bro. Gotta watch the strip show first. Looks like crazy, dude. I heard it's because I don't wash my clothes, but I'm just living all natural, baby. I see them teeth. Actually, I'll take a photo and then we'll look at your teeth. It said black dots. That's my aura looking bright, rad. Let me take an inner jacket again. And then I get some cat food. And then I gotta talk to little Penelope. I know you want your mommy. I know. Oh no. Came in and started talking. Dad said they were wrong, and then they said, poor Penelope. I'll get you some food, kitty. Oh, you reached for us food delivery. Would you like to raise an order? Cat food? Yeah, cat food. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Alright. I have one more. Should I test myself or should I test him? I feel like the armpit rash was a giveaway as well, if I remember correctly. Dude. I might have to give you that notice though, I'm not gonna lie. I need to test you. I did your armpits, I did your photo. Let's see those teeth. Teeth totally look like a root and corn, not cereal, right? But bro, these chompers are as tough as nails. Popped a bottle with them once, man. But totally almost bit off my tongue. But the beer keeps flowing. Come on, man. Just like the blaze it, you know. It feels like what someone thinks a stoner from like 2000 would be like. If I told someone to describe a 2000 stoner, they would make him. There's some kitty food on the way for you, buddy. I'm not even really a cat person. Well, I will admit some of them are cute. So what sound do you make? There it is. Alright there, bud. So no way he got going on in my bathroom, but he better cut it out. It's the world on fire. Hello there, dear boy. You know me? Oh, of course. I know who you are. The mycelium told me. It's a way of speaking. It's tricky. I learned how to make sense of the signals they send us. Oh yes. So listen close, dear boy. We got a lot of work to do, and not much time to do it. Mycelium? Yes, yes. I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand. They speak in their own strange way. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to one another. I learned to hear them by studying the Book of Smiles. But what they told me last, well, let's say it's not good. They spoke of the Mushroom Festival drawing near. And that, my dear boy, is no good at all. No, no, no. The Book of Smiles? It's a special book. The most special book in the world, in fact. It will tell you what must be done, but I'm afraid there's no time to read it. It's a big book, and time's not on our side. So I just tore out the most important pages here, my boy. Take them. Wow. There's a good lad. Give him a read when you have a moment. A quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted, so get a wiggle on. I bid you a good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. World's burning. Hi, Forest Delivery here. How did you become a delivery guy? Just passed the screenings. I checked all the signs, decided I'm human, and... Oh, you mean how I ended up working in the middle of an apocalypse? Well, what else was I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here I can distract myself and not think about this whole... I mean, can you though? Because I mean, there's a tall, pale dude out here just murdering people, and I know you're seeing some scarred bodies on the streets. So there's no way this is good for your mental. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I only come to study at the local university. I'm on my own. It's too bad. Whatever. Being a delivery guy isn't that bad. Besides, what's the point of studying if no one's gonna hire me anyway? Alright, I got an order here to deliver to you. Ready to take it? Yes, sirree. Here you go. cat food. Have a good night. Alright. I read somewhere that feeding a cat food means no one will die that night, even if you have the visitor problem. 1. Today the world is built anew, and in the basement mushrooms grew. It towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. On the tree of apple you can rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. Is that like a riddle or something? No one died tonight. That's a good sign. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have stood off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for us now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. Yeah, remember this. I remember this. I'm looking for the guy. Yeah, there you are. The cigarettes guy. I'm gonna need that. Well, let's hear some pessimistic stuff. Yes, was that something you wanted? Are you okay? Was that the last thing I could say to you? That's disappointing. What's up, Slow Rogan? Hey, buddy, what's on your mind? You look down today. I don't want to go there. Go where? Doesn't matter. You wouldn't get it. Okay, I won't push. Cheers, buddy. I just ain't feeling too great is all. I do need to test you though. See your eyes. Sure, take a look. Perfectly white. Plain brown. Just like half the world's population. No mystery there, bud. I know it's gonna take a while for you to open up, and I also gotta tell you the truth. You'll learn the truth in time. Kitty. All right, let's see what's on the radio today. They stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting anyone trying to leave. Okay, I remember that message. Let's see what you and her up to. Dude. So what you do for work? Work? Only circus work, dude. I was out there living, you get me? Saw this one movie once. Main guy, straight up me. Tell me, do factory dudes look happy? Hell nah. I do parties, man. Met rad homies. That's real living. Let me guess. Like, I guess a warehouse manager for once. Delivery joint. Folks set me up, you know? So you're living off your parents? Why hustle, dude? When I got it all figured out. Not using what's already got is hella dumb. Like, you just got a big ass gun, right? You just gonna hang it on the wall? Hell nah. I'm just going with the flow. Same as you. That's different though. I'm kinda using this to save my life and the lives of people in this house. And this humble abode. I still do gotta test you though. I gotta give someone that FEMA slip. Sorry, Slow Rogan, you gotta go. No worries at all. I got you, homie. We did teeth. We did the photo. We did armpits. See your hands. Dude, I was like digging up geocache recently. Dirt? Don't sweat it. Like one time, super baked staring at my fingers. And dude, I realized those are my fingers. Just wiggle them. Watch them move. Trippy stuff, man. feel like if shit, I didn't want to give him that, but F it. Keep my legs open too long, and this stuff stresses me out, man. My pupils, don't sweat it, my man. You wouldn't believe how often they busted my ass for that at that store. Bummer, dude. I don't know. He has some good features and qualities and things, but I just don't know, man. Should be like a mushroom thing there, right? Put it in the fridge, and I have to consume it too, right? What does that even do? I feel like I should save right here. Just as a starting point. Just as a starting point. She's still in there crying. He's in there doing some weird stuff. Slow Rogan doesn't even make any noise. Since the energy here is stagnant. Ugh, not this chick again. Something very bad is developing within. Sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. Fucking astrology nuts. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? I don't need anything from you. I'm not trying to overstep here, darling. I just came to help you understand the cause and effect relationship behind the suffering in these walls. A karmic 69. Like 2 circling skull of... You could have used a different analogy for that. You could have said like yin and yang. 69 though? Really? I was kind of out of pocket. Scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Understand? Okay, and there are person guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experience of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. How can I forgive something from a past life when I don't remember my past life? That's just not possible. Only then will you be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand? I feel like I understand that you're BSing me here. Come on in. Ah, delightful. You're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. Thought you just said that. You know what? Never mind. Oh hey, it's the doctor guy. I forgot about that one time and then he ended up getting killed. Oh, I thought no one was home. It's so quiet here at night. Good evening. May I come in? You watching the house? What? No, don't be silly. It's simply rare for a full house to stay so silent at night. Usually you can hear some kind of drunken shouting, or crying, or screaming. Where'd you come from? There was a hospital downtown, but... well, it's rather a long story. If you'd be so kind as to let me in, I'll tell you all about it. Come on in. Last person, right? Hey. You let me in, pal? You have the other FEMA slip. Okay, I might have to let you in. Because you do have the FEMA slip and everything. If I remember correctly, right? Yeah, you had the other FEMA notice. Yeah. Smart moves. Someone's gonna die, aren't they? It's a lot of people for no one to be a visitor. Yeah. Bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding the recent incident in the unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motives remain unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. There's stuff about the ears and stuff. Yeah. Up next, special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Don't let it be. You can't restart it. You can't. We can play some crash out games. We can do that though. We can do that though. You might have to die. You want a reading? How you know so much about me? Ha, that's the thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I'm simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened, but never spoke. You know what they say? If Jupiter is in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of a closed door. Oh, darling, I know your energy will resist, but let us do your test, as I'll see right through you anyway. Let's take your photo. Okay. Nah, I need a reason to kill you, bruh, because Penelope died the night you came in, so you're suspect now. Why is the brown, of course? Oh, they're brown, but they're also hella red. Well, if you don't count the red spots, the moon is to blame for those. I'll be right back in 1 second. You should have something else to say. I want to see if this guy has anything else to say as well. Looks like I got those conversations then. I see one more sign. And you're chop suey. Do I go for hands, teeth, armpits? Armpits, maybe? Hands. Do be careful. I arm myself with two splinters crafting dream catchers. I still kind of want to kill you, though. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back. I gotta get revenge for Penelope, though. You know I wanted to bring her through this, right, ma'am? You might not even be the visitor, but someone has to atone for her death, and you just so happen to be the first person I talked to. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Skablow. Oh, you were one. Haha. Gotcha, you wretched witch. So you gotta be the other one then, right? Because if there's two, and it only happened when you two came in, you know what? Hold this. You know what that is. Why you look like that? What happened to the hospitals? Oh, it's awful. When things started to go wrong, people rushed into the hospital. Everyone was desperate to know if they were a visitor. We tried to explain that we didn't really know how to test for that, but nobody would listen. They kept pushing and shoving, making it impossible to treat those who were actually sick. In the end, FEMA showed up, and well, they decided crowds were a threat to outbreak containment. So they took all the patients to quarantine zones and the hospitals, or they just shut down. Wow. You look like that doesn't please you. Sounds like FEMA did the right thing. So did FEMA put you out of work? To tell you the truth, after the hospitals closed their doors, I went to triage at one of those quarantine zones. How would you do that? I wanted to keep helping people. It's my calling. I just couldn't walk away from that. Maybe, no. Forgive me, I'm not ready to talk about that just yet. Okay. So, dude, something wrong? Dude, where are your movies? You got like 0 tapes in here. You even watch anything? Like, I'm dying of boredom over here, man. This ain't really a time for movies, but I don't have any. Oh, man, you can't be serious. No way you are. You are serious. Like, you got a TV in your room, dude. You ain't got no movies? This party sucks. I thought you'd be cool. Are you here to party or survive? Come on, man. My TV's back up. My back home's hella toasted, dude. I was hoping you'd save me from dying of total boredom, but no. You're like such a buzzkill, man. You can calm down if you want to. If you want to survive. Like, chillax, dude. This place totally sucks. But it's better than being on the streets. So at least let me watch some TV, man. Come on. Yeah, you're not walking into my room, buddy. My room is preserved for the one baby girl that I'm still trying to find. I have to get someone else's paper, though. I mean, I already shot you, and then she died. And then I also have to have... He's gonna take 2 people. Well, Slow Rogan, what's going on with you? Oh, wait, I gave the other one to the other guy. It doesn't even matter. That ain't your business, buddy. Back off. I mean, you could just tell me, you know, you ain't gotta be such a... It's clear you want someone, you want to talk about it. You wouldn't be brooding like you're Batman or something. I need you to talk. It'd be worse if you don't. Why? Trying to take me out back, buddy? Fine. You want the truth? I had a dog. She died a few days back. And I killed her. You did what? I know how it sounds, but let me explain. She was suffering. I couldn't watch it anymore. Day in and day out, I saw the torment in her eyes. Heard her whimper at night, crying from the pain in her legs. All because of that effing car. If that cabbie hadn't been driving like an a-hole, maybe she'd still be here. I'd give anything to wring his effing neck, but he ran. I didn't have time to get his plate. You know what it's like losing a pet? They're with us such a short time, but they teach us more than any human. You know what it's saying? To us they're a chapter, but to them, we're their entire story. Why would I make him leave off of that? Thanks, buddy. I'm glad you get it. Why would I make him leave off of that? Come on now. I mean, I've been shooting people. It's so gosh darn hot. We've been over this like 6 different times throughout a run, so I really don't want to read that again. Just hope them FEMA bastards show up. I ate that mushroom. They don't make any noise. You know, I keep moving these off of my ears like I can't turn them down. I can turn them down. I don't know why I keep acting like I can't. I'm gonna test social media. So let me get in the better. Yeah, you're the one that's hella rude. Yeah, yeah. Good. Deuces. Hmm. Slow Rogan's not on the couch, so you'd be alright. It kind of surprised me though. Slow Rogan had a little A little philosophy side to him. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Yes, and it's mine. That is correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned, some were dragged out and executed. Death's taken a liking to you, yes. Who are you and why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hollow doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam? I've never heard of these words, but never heard of these words, though. We're simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. So what is it you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes? Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their task. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road is higher. The road to a higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for peace? A world where there is no burden to any other? Where no one is a burden to any other? Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. I'll just shoot you all. I've not been threatened, but fine, I hope. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still, watch over them. See you later. I'll come back to check on them. I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Colt, man. If one of your boys is whack, they getting popped. Keeping your distance, huh? Good, that improves our odds of survival. Thought I had you one time, but somehow I didn't have the teeth for it. Unless you're a visitor. And who are you, bruh? Why aren't you indoors? Who are you? Why aren't you indoors? Who are you? Why aren't you indoors? This isn't a damn game. I beg to differ. Some people pity the visitors. Think they can, I don't know, get better. A couple of days pass, they butcher everyone in the house, then they run off and do it all again. No justice. I don't hide. I am justice. I bring order. Hey, Batman. What's with the gears? That's supposed to be visitor approved? Let me guess. Is that a broom in your hands? Heh. That's a funny way of looking at it. Sure is sure. It's a broom. I could sweep away the filth with my bare hands, but this just makes it easier. Boy, you can't box. The most effective way, though? Lock them up in a house and torch it. And anyone who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions. Now I ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? There's a half-naked visitor that annihilated an entire patrol. Just one? Half-naked? So the ones weren't any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him. Yes, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You got my attention. I'll be back again. Last one? Never mind. Howdy. Mind if I crash here for a bit? I remember you from last time. Where do you sit at? I think you might take Slow Rogan's place, and if you do, I'm gonna have to kick you out, because I think Slow Rogan might be safe. Howdy. Mind if I crash here for a bit? I came to town to see my hubby. He relocated for work. Thought I'd surprise him with a visit. Turns out, there's no damn place for me to stay where he's working. How'd you get here? I took cabs, so what? I had to fork over a damn fortune, too. Those things cost an arm and a leg these days. But I swear... I can't say that. I swear above that cabbie's teeth were white as porcelain. Once my FEMA hubby gets his big strong hands on him, he'll knock those pearly whites down his throat. What your hubby doing before? Like I tell you, why do you want to know? What's the matter anyway? He's FEMA now. I could be too. If they didn't live in the dark ages, it just ain't fair. What, am I not as good as my hubby just because I'm a woman? I work the border, damn it. I got a nose for those shady folk. This whole no woman in FEMA thing is horse. You should leave. Wait, what the hell? Listen, my nose is sharp as hell. I can sniff out shady folk like in visitors, like nobody's business. Let's keep it simple. I give you coffee up front and you let me in. Deal? Not interested? One word to my hubby and the boys in yellow will be here come morning for an unscheduled sweep. Quarantine slips, dogs, and they'll be back every day. How does it... I can't talk. Now, does it really sound so bad to let me in? Alright, come in. Hell's that big ogre? I know they're kind. Should never let them in. Folks like that. Trouble, honey. Boot them out before it's too late. You should leave. You serious? My hubby was fetal and works in FEMA. The L is your problem. I'm laying it all out and you're just in all over it. You know what? F you. I'll go talk to your neighbors. See, you're too rude for me, man. You too damn ugly to be that rude. When you're cute and you're rude, it's sassy. When you look like that, I just say, you know what? We ain't gonna finish that sentence. Okay, no one died. I guess everyone's safe. Hopefully. I didn't feed the cat his food either, so it has to be safe. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decisions. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to relevant authorities. And remember to stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. I just realized something. The lady who had her child, since she got killed, that means she wasn't a visitor. But then again, she would have got kicked out anyway because of those people come in and they're mandatory to come in too. This is about the cult. We don't care about the cult. Hold on, there's one thing I need to do. Yeah, I need that. I'm gonna need those. I'm gonna need those. I'm gonna need to clean up my pits. I'm gonna need them cigarettes. Alright, thank you. I'm gonna need to clean my pits. Alrighty, buddy. Alright, we sent him away. Penelope, I can just never seem to keep you alive, baby girl. You wanna talk more today, Slow Rogan? Well, I guess that's everything. How long will you be staying? Worry not, a homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality. Don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. And you're the scared one? Like that, what are you afraid of? You're observant, homeowner. Like my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell, that it's something else. But I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she truly is beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for his eyes. For in his eyes, I see confidence and understanding. He asked us to embrace faith and still our resolve to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of dead and the mountains of bones and reach her, death. And also, Thanos levels being obsessed with death and stuff. Who are you? Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal. And we have found the path to her, death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear? Or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia, we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning. And lo, its answer is laughably simple. Death is our purpose. I think our purpose is to live. The meaning of life. The meaning of life is, what is it? They say it's the journey and not the destination. So we all have the same destination, just taking different journeys. Think about that. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. Okay, so Slow Rogan doesn't talk anymore. We've got through all his dialogue. What about you? I don't want them to be afraid of me. You got kids. I don't want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died in the forest while putting out wildfires. Wait, will you still not talk to me, man? Okay, I guess it is over. No happy ending for him either. Shame. What a world. What a world. It is the 9th day, so I gotta smoke. Oh, I hope the cigarettes come tomorrow, please. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's run some tests. See, I did your eyes in your photo. Your teeth as well. See your hands. Okay, hands look clean. Big and set. Hands made for kneading dough and building a house. And here I am, just popping bottles. That's life for you. Hold on. I need to put all my eggs in one basket and test you again. Photo, eyes, armpit. Oh, buddy, you sure about this? I mean, go ahead. Let me see here. Thick, hairy, got some fungus going on. Probably picked it up sleeping down with the dog. I mean, that's one sign. Wasn't fungus one of them, if I remember correctly? I mean, it's one sign. He passed 4 different tests, so it would be weird for me to just murder him off of one sign. That isn't smart and or efficient. What are they doing here? They're speaking funny. Hold on, I'm coming. This FEMA. He's my boy. Did you forget about me? Didn't notice the hints tucked away in the book of smiles? I'm just wasting precious time with the youngins. Kids these days. Wait, so what did I eat that mushroom for? Hello, delivery here. You look kinda down. My coworker got taken by FEMA. Morning check, same as always. They notice his eyes. Red. God damn it. And that was it. They hauled him off. Now I don't even know what happened to him, or if they're ever let him out. What if my eyes got red from the lack of sleep? They gonna drag me off to one of those quarantine zones too? Don't stress it out. You'll be fine. Just look it up. Stop whining like a loser. I think we should be comforting. Let's see. What's fine even in the middle of a cataclysm? All these visitors, the signs, and the damn sun. I thought it couldn't get any worse, but every day it just gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll say pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor, and the world will go even more badass. Alright, I gotta get a move on. Take your order and I'll be on my way. It seems he prefers me to be blunt with him. He doesn't want beating around the bush and being nice. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. Because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. The N-word? You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? Gamble of sorts. If there are at least 2 of us inside of your house, you open the door for me. Because dog reside in our bodies now. Come back later. Shame. I'll leave for now. But before I go, let's try out that gamble. You alone? I'm not alone. Well. You know we're a sight, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Chasing the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I'll lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. I still want to know, what are these greater things out there? Because you seem like you body pretty much most of the people that come through. Like, you killed a whole platoon of dudes with ARs and stuff. Not too many people are above that. Oi, I remember you from last time. Yeah. You got yourself killed being stupid. Whole world's going Pete Tong, eh? This ain't a society no more. The best have come out to play. Finally, no more holding back. Are you one of those beasts? We're all animals, mate. Keep denying it, and they'll eat you alive. Won't even leave the bone. This is a new world order. Might makes right. Anyone who says otherwise will be dead as a dog by morning. How many houses have you been through? How have you survived this long? Well, look at old Billy Big Balls here. What you don't know can't hurt you. I've not asked how you survived tonight, have I? Point is, I ain't here to rock that boat. Alright, come in, but if someone dies, you die. So everything's been smooth sailing and perfect so far. Power's the name of the game now, sunshine. You can either roll with it or let it roll over you. It's with the sunshine stuff like last time. Come on, dog. I ain't your sunshine. I don't know if there's any space for. There might be. I don't know, dog. This is too risky. Adding 2 new people down. That's far too risky. Y'all gonna have to go. I'm sorry. I can't let y'all in. Yeah, you and your depressed sister. I remember you. You should leave. Yeah, there's 2 of you, and I just let another guy in. You know, it's different with the lady because she counted as 1. You about ugly as heck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do you ever dream? What? You know, dreams. You know what a dream is. When you sleep, do you see anything? You know what I've realized? People barely dream anymore. Why do you think that is? Why do you care? Dreams aren't delicate, strange things. Dreams are where we search for answers, find comfort, or simply seek a moment of calm. But now, they're breaking down, losing shape. I think it's because they've lost that sacred place. That time to rest, to reflect. You should leave. You think people ever start dreaming again? I sure hope so. It's hard without dreams. Hard on anyone. I don't trust that guy. You know, do you ever dream? Why do you care about me dreaming, though, dog? What does me dreaming do for you? Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, no one's making any sound in there. And no one died. Okay, and we have a lot of people too. A lot of people. Good afternoon. Down for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has announced new identified sign of potentially dangerous individuals. Skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there's no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on 004051. As always, stay where you are, await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Yeah, the sun's burning. Yeah, I remember that. So, Slow Organ says nothing else? Yeah, alright. Where are you heading? To the land of the outsiders. Human life isn't eternal. We are merely guests on this earth. We came once, and lo, we shall leave. The outsiders must take this land next. Settle here. Their arrival is not random. Summoned by the same call that draws us away. Death summoned them here. She's crazy. All these cultists are crazy. Why do you worship death? Please, kind homeowner, I hope you do not wish to speak ill of death. She despises blasphemers who labor as unjust and punishes them most harshly. Her nature terrifies me, but our mentor says death may be the kindness of all gods. She does not bring famine, plague, or war. She simply grants rest. We need to meet her. You need to meet her. I don't need to meet nobody. Why do you worship death? Because death is the embodiment of mercy. We all fear her, but are our fears justified? Consider it well. Our world is no paradise, but a purgatory that torments us, and the question burns. Why? So much fear, pain, and suffering. Do we not deserve peace? Death is a paradise we cannot comprehend. Religions attempt to simplify the image of heaven and soothe the woes of people. But is life ever so simple? The same goes for death. You cannot hope to understand her until you have felt her touch. Why are they capitalizing her? Is her what they use as her name? No. I just want a cigarette. I remember this. I'm gonna take somebody too. I just don't know who. We got a problem here. Why do you see people as animals? Let me ask you something. What are we really? We will kill, we will eat what we kill, and we don't lose any sleep over it. That's natural, isn't it? But society, yeah? They put us on a leash. Lucky for us, those days are beyond us. Yeah, but what it turns out? Nah, bruv. I'm glad people stop hiding behind the mask for the most part, yeah? But the sheep ruin everything. They throw on wolf's pelts and play pretend, fake instincts of proper men. Skulk in the dirt, ought to come up and have a straight fight. Not this cat and mouse bollocks. Bullocks. Cat and mouse bullocks. But if you build yourself a pack, yeah, then you've learned how to spot the few fakes. You mean a wolf in sheep's clothing? Now I'm talking about those cowards you lot call visitors. They was hiding on the ground like rats, waiting for us to go soft, and they pop out using human morals. They play on our pity to make themselves harder to kill. We bear our fangs for a reason. Remind them we're the beast here, or they'll run us out. I want to test you though, bruh. Eyes. Looking to find a stranger in me, eh? Not afraid you see yourself in there. Well, his eyes aren't red. You'd call me a good boy. Hell no, stop doing that, dog. I'm not your good boy. You wanna know about my hands? Is it? Yeah, they can clean. Killed some mug just the other day, actually. They tried to kill me first, mate. Like I just stand there waiting like a muppet. Some freeze, some run. Me? I hit back, sunshine. Oh, he was putting belt to cheeks on whoever he was putting his balls on. One more test. Take your photo. I don't appreciate being photographed, sunshine. I found out those photos ended up anywhere but the rubbish. You and me'll be having words. Got it? What does that mean? It said, I remember it said black spots, but those are white spots. What does that mean? Oh, hand it over. I'll check it out myself. Okay. What we got on the radio today? So everyone listening, I'm trying to jam all signals to keep things in the wraps. And what's that? I remember all this already. Alright, what more story do you have to say? Where's your uniform? Boss's ticket. There's not enough gear to go around anymore. A lot of people are dying on the job. We don't even have the time to pull the dead out of the blaze. The fire fix everything in the end. But the bosses, they're more concerned about a uniform. They forged decrees in a line like horseshoes. Not a single one of them. Not a single one made for the people. I feel it. I feel you. That corporate greed, even in an apocalypse, though, is kind of crazy. Somebody knocking super fast, ain't they? We need more people. It's the only way to avoid catastrophe. A catastrophe. A major one. The authorities can't contain the outbreak. They're ready to blow up the entire city. The orders they expect us to adhere us are impossible. If we don't figure out a way to survive, someone will decide for us. What's it gonna take to fix all this? What the F is the point of your agency if nothing you're doing is working? I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. Either we break this damn door and clear out this damn rat's nest, or you hand over 2 people right now. You're not the first to start of this, you're not the last. We'll deal with you too. Good, I never want to see you again. The feeling is mutual. Oh, you took... Bruh. You been big chillin'. But the one dude who was big chilling with us, bro. Wait. Those 2. And he's gonna take these 3. So I'm gonna leave him with 2 people. Yeah, they're still alive. That spoke to me not too long ago. She hopes to meet you when the time comes. She might offer you a place to hide from everything, even from the end itself. I'm not sure myself what that means yet, but it does sound tempting, yes? Brother. I'm back. Tried to find that someone I mentioned. No luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Hell, same way you do, I'd bet. The TV and radio spell it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down. I don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me. You know where the stocky guy who wore blue jeans and denim and a jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife? Well, F the wife. So I learned that apparently, at least from what I heard or what I read, he's Penelope's daughter. Or not daughter. He's Penelope's uncle because he's the guy's brother. At least that's what I heard. Apparently it was in like the demo information file or whatever. And his house burned down. Haven't seen him since. Show me not one of them. Any part of you would do. You got a gun? Hell if I care. Or we'll go down shooting then. Show teeth. See, it's this, the green hue messes up the coloring for me, so I can't really tell if, you know, Hmm. Shame, really. Fine, you live for now. If I see something even slightly off about you, and I'm putting one right between your eyes. I don't have time for this. I got something to check up on later. Yeah, such a douche. For what reason? Good afternoon. You're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable, and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of a cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. A few member believes the group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. If any cult members approach you, call the FEMA hotline immediately on 000-451. To assist in the troublous time, the agency has also announced a new identifying sign: fungal growth in the underarm area. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, an update on conditions at the polls. I know Slow Rogan had him, but he has every other sign that's just fine though. So I feel like it'd be... see what we can get. I should call FEMA for them too. Okay, can't call them, but 00451. Yeah, to report the code activity. Can I even do that? Thank you. How's everything? Thank you. That's everything. What else to do with our armpits? What should I know about the nail sign? What should I know about my teeth, eyes, ears? Sure, how reading visitors, please refrain from washing your hands before. Okay. Actually, I have to check my hands. Clean hands, some powder marks, nothing major. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. You guys are still here? I thought you went with him. Okay. Hey, buddy. What's on your mind? What's going on with you? Oh. Well, I mean, I'm assuming everyone's safe. Why are you staring at my gun? I see an alpha in you, Governor. You keep everyone in line, showing you're in charge. Nice digs you got, and all spacious. People drop by often, but the company you keep takes some of the visitors. It's not the sheep in wolf clothing I'm worried about, Governor. It's the weak fucking wolves. Your pack has no backbone. People come and go as they please. Pick the strongest and stick with them, or they're dead weight. Simple as that. Leave them alone and your authority crumbles over, Governor. They'll call you soft. Mercy is weakness in disguise. You gotta be ruthless. Visitor? Bang. Weak? Bang. Old? Bang. You don't exactly look too young, my guy. That's how you make them fear you. That's how you lead. Let me tell you something. You do better if you quit babying the weak. I used to run the streets. People feared me, respected me. Everyone else takes how long it takes for a soul to rot. Look, man, we've heard this like 6 times over, bro. He doing too much, didn't he, Mr. Fluffles? He doing way too much. Okay, nothing on this one. So gotta be on this one then, right? Well, they did say that they were coming after all the radio stations and the frequencies. They shouldn't have burned the bodies. If they remains, it wouldn't have. Wait, burn the bodies, the remains. I'm guessing it's some sort of usually cat food. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you. Say thanks. Who knows? Maybe death will pass by your home tonight. Full of energy, buddy. You only have one energy bar left. How are you full of energy? Here, let me test one of y'all just because. Ugh, the sound he makes when his mouth opens is just ugh. I feel like I'm in a safe space where I can start denying everyone at the door and still get out fine. Oh me. I've been shot. Not gonna last long. Who did this to you? I can't really do that though, buddy, because you're like, you take the spot on the couch, remember? You gotta leave, man. I can't. Listen, man, I've run into folks like that before. You got one right here in your place, that cultist. It's quiet. Minds their business, then they'll throw you under the bus without blinking. You gotta leave. Oh, you calling me that, but you're the one scared that they're gonna come looking for you and you're trying to get into my place. Like, you know what? Go walk that long mile, buddy. Go walk that long mile, buddy. Don't come to my door asking me for help. They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything's coming to an end. Either by our hands or your own. Let's come to an end. Can't say. Funny how you feel nothing at all. Don't worry. We can help. Why do you keep coming here? You only just now thought to ask? Have you considered that you were chosen? They send me for a reason. To change something? But the outcome's always the same. You'll die. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then later. You will disappear, but for now, have you let any of us into your home? I remember this from last time. Man, if this is where it ends, I'm gonna have to go back and try and get back to the spot. And I might just save beforehand so I can just quit out and just keep retrying it over and over and over again. Because I at least want to get past this. I don't want to die no lame ass death. So if I do, I'm just gonna quit out and just go right back. And you'll just see a cut. I'm not alone. So you're ready. Do you feel fear? Yes. Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here. Answer the pale visitor's questions for the last time. Death no longer speaks to me. So that's how the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper. Oh, but everything is just fine with you, isn't it? The flock are fine. Yes, all as it should be. Her gaze still rests upon us. I shan't linger. I'll be moving on now. So what's the deal with this death of yours? No, don't take the freaks. I need them. I need them. I need people. I need bodies to throw under the bus when FEMA comes. The day of her arrival is nigh. I can feel it. Yes. It's of no consequence if we don't fully understand what we are here to summon. What truly matters is that we are all tired. Yet the thought of eternal nothingness terrifies us. The concept of an afterlife is but a hollow dream promised by false religions. The cycle of rebirth, little more than endless the cycle of rebirth, little more than endless torment with short breaks between. But death herself, she might spare us from the most terrible fate of all, the void. We have no choice but to keep calling to her. This isn't a daycare. Were they truly bothering you so much? Or perhaps peace is not what you yearn for after all. I take my leave with gratitude regardless. As a token of gratitude, I could offer you salvation. Join our right and find peace. Come, brother. Hold our hand as we march towards death. I don't know. Offer me to join? Man, I don't know. I really don't know. Do I join? Do I I've never made it this far before. The furthest I made was the 6 questions with the pale guy, and then he killed me. And every other time I just failed to make it this far. No, if you're so eager to die, then you can go die alone. Very well. If that is your choice, so be it. Death will claim her due. What was to be done is done. Farewell. Yowza. Remember you from last time. Your face doesn't get any easier on the eyes. Finally, some kind of shelter. Yeah, you saw something unspeakable and it's haunting you, and now you just want to die. I remember you. You really think a pale man is all it would take for me to burn my eyes from their sockets? No, oh no, there's something far worse out there. Bigger, stronger. It can't be named. It follows the scent of burning flesh and reaps what we've sown. That thing was never meant to exist. It shouldn't exist. I gotta know what you're talking about. Hey, but I can get some rest. Damn. Leave it harder to see but the eyes to close. Random Energetica? Oh, it's you again. Hello, I guess if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir? Yeah, it's mine. So, can I come in then? Or are you just gonna leave me out here? I couldn't find a basement or any other decent hiding spot, so here I am. What are you doing out in basements? What are you doing out in basements? I'm traveling, I guess. I want to see the world, different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. But I'm broke, so it's either making deals for a room or sneaking into basements whatever that's life. Sometimes you just run into total jerks, though. Ugh. So try anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out. Highly doubt you could. Come on in. No way. Whoa. Even got carpet. Sweet. But whatever. I'm guessing that's the last person. Wait. Did he take his cultist? Breaking news. Oh, no one died. Conditions in the city have shown no sign of stabilizing, and the disaster continues to worsen. With the glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate, with scientists worldwide warning that it could result in toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all fugitives and has announced a new sign for identifying visitors: rapid pupil movement. Emergency broadcast. We interrupt the support due to the risk of an attack on our studio. If you have any questions identifying visitors, call the hotline 000-4051. End the broadcast. Nothing on TV afterward? Dispatch to new the code 451 is, I don't know what they're saying, with code 955. Do not burn bodies. Apply something else instead. Repeat, code 451 is burning to contain the threat posed by the subject. Huh. What's that? An apple, sweet and sour at the same time. Where the hell did that come from? I wasn't right there at first. Yeah, nobody stole Rogan. Okay, you're both in here. No one died last night. Have I just gotten lucky and just got all visitors? I mean, damn. All humans? Ugh, I'm sick of all of this. Why were you out there on your own? Well, home was cramped, loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out, wanted to see the world. So yeah, I had the backpack, a couple sodas, some snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made back in school. And I left. Parents probably didn't even notice, not that I care. Since then, I just wander around, crash wherever I can, and honestly, been fine so far. This nobody's on my back. I'm not my own damn boss. So dark. So tell me, what did you see? You don't want to know. Trust me, it's a mercy. I thought if I could stop seeing it, I'd be free of that thing. But it's carved into me now. I still dream. It's always there. It visits often. So let's test y'all. See your eyes. Wash those hands. When we move and you're losing an eye. Okay, your eyes are red. Rapid pupil movement. Very rapid. Alright. Check something else. Old man. Bro, I'm 23. What you mean old man? Take a photo. If you're planning on sending this photo somewhere to help my parents track me down, you can F right off. I mean, they're dots. But they're not. Let me check myself. See my eyes. Those movements are kind of rapid, aren't they? Come on, man. Talk to the cat. Alright. That's nothing I can talk to Slow Rogan about anymore. And I've already talked to him. I should probably start testing him some more. Instead of just hoping I'm lucky. Because maybe it was the cat food that made me so lucky. Maybe. I'm back. Not really sure why the hell I bothered though. My brother hadn't been so gutless. Maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Who knows where that brat is? How you holding up? Same as always. He even told my brother, man, look out for your family. And did he do? And what did he do? Folded like a total kitty. Now his family's either burned, buried, or in pieces. How you think the world ended up in this whole mess to begin with? It's because of cowards like him. I saw a family not long ago. Stocky dad, held it together, even with the visitors screaming out the window. Got his family out the back door, ran off into the woods. I put down the freaks, but they never come back. Thought they were done for, but days later they found me. First one through the trees. His daughter, shotgun in hand, eyes wild but alive. That's what I respect. Nothing like my brother. If he died sooner, his family might have made it. Anyway, enough story time. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. Show photo. Armpits. Hands. You wanna move it? Hands are white. Dirty or clean doesn't mean to me. Just fine either way. I don't got time for this right now. I'm done here. You won't see me again. Enjoy what's left. I kind of hope I don't see you again. You're kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Huh? You see the cut. It was another technical error. Oh, it's you again. With your dead husband on your back. Where did you come from? Where will you go after? I'll probably collapse somewhere again and never get back up. I don't care where I end up. Is your friend sick? Does your friend need help? Not anymore. When he did need it, no one did anything. Now he's dead. He might have lived if anybody gave a crap. Come in. I won't be staying long. I just need to rest a bit. No, I kind of got a grudge against you. The last time you were here, that guy got into my house. Hello there. Tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you? Are the cultists still there? I don't think I checked if the cultists were still there. Trust me. With what exactly? No, I'm not with FEMA. Oh, good. That means I can trust you. You see, it's standard FEMA protocol that agents disclose their affiliation when asked. They're required to. So if you say you're not with them, you must be telling the truth, Which means I can share something big with you. What are you talking about? Where'd you get all this? What are you talking about? Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging, proof the moon landing was fake, government mind control, fast food, yes, really, and finally, the truth behind those potato flavored chips. What does it even mean? You're an abomination of science. You should leave. You're making a mistake. People deserve to know the truth. Fine. I trusted you, and you broke my faith in humanity. I don't know why you trusted me, buddy. I care about me and mine, and you're not one of them. Off to bed we go. And no one died tonight. Idiot box. Watch all the TV shows. Breaking news. FEMA has just arrested a majority of government officials. The agency reports that some members of the administration were identified as visitors. With the ministry no longer able to function, FEMA will assume the role of the interim government. In addition, one moment. Just in from FEMA. Fugitives have broken through the citywide lockdown. Repeat, fugitives have broken through the citywide lockdown and are now large. Barricade your windows, lock your doors, await further instructions and stay inside. I don't think I've never made it this far. I should be looking out the windows. I'm kind of stupid. Wow. Well, it's just us in here, We holding it down. We holding it down. Isn't this just a lovely cast of characters? Huh. I'm curious about you though. You interest me. I mean, you look good when you're sitting down, but when you stand up, it's kind of, could use some rest. Is there anything you need? For him to be alive? That's all. That's all I really need. Can I give you some food? I'm not hungry. I just want to sit. I'll leave you be then. Why did you have to go and die? You promised me everything would be fine. You told me this would all get better. And then you died. I'm the only one left. Why did you leave me? I don't think he would have left you if he had to say so in it. That's just my opinion though. I could be wrong, but Let's be quick about it. Snap a photo. It's a strong indicator. Let's snap a photo. No one helped me save my husband, and now you want to memorialize his death? I have no words left. Just do what you want and leave me alone. Happy now? Then leave. Yes, ma'am. I will leave you be. Well, you going through it. So is it better not having eyes? Hard to say. I know I'll never see that thing again. Even if something kills me, I won't know what it was. It's strange. I don't know what your home looks like. It's so hard to navigate. And my sockets would ache if not for the meds. But at least I won't have to see that horror ever again. I will adjust. And yet knowing what I saw, it's etched into my very being. I will carry it until the end of time. Ugh, I'm sick of all of this. And how did you survive? Somehow. I sneak into stairwells, sheds, or just sleep under a tree. Hid from the heat, under any roof I could find. Ate whatever I could get. Some greens growing. Wild or candy bar. Greens growing wild or a candy bar I swiped from a store. So that look. Yeah, I stole. Big deal. How else am I supposed to survive? Nobody's gonna hire me, so whatever. What now? Think I'd steal anything from you? Please. What is this? Some kind of interrogation? Drop it. Seriously. I gotta test you too, though. Teeth. It's a weird thing to ask, but hey. You try anything, and I'll bust you in your face. For real. Bleeding gums, white teeth. I gotta test you too. I look at your eyes, but you have pits. Sure, armpits. Funny. Okay, you have hair under your armpits. Do you know what the sickly shadow covers first? No? I do now. What's bro talking about? Sickly shadow. I need to test you. Hand. No, wait, I'll look at your hand. Damn it. Let me try the interjector. I just looked at your hands. I remember that. Teeth. If I know sunshine, get too close and I have to sink these teeth right into your neck. You're weird, man. I look after my gnashers. What about the ones I'm missing? Well, bastards took them, let them tighten their graves. Well, the bastards who took them had them tighten their graves. Well, I mean, no one's died in like a while though, and I haven't even had to use the cat. Oh, so there's just no more TV. So what do I see out the window? There's no time for this today? What do you mean there's no time for this today? Something don't feel right about this. Something don't feel right about this. I want to go to bed. I want to go back to bed. I should board them up. Okay. Gotta defend myself any way I can. So wait, do I gotta board up the door as well? Or it's cursed, but maybe there's still a chance to survive. I feel like I might have missed something those nights that I didn't look out. But I didn't have a chance to look out yesterday. Together with the survivors, you make your way down into the cellar. It's cooler down here, but the air still feels heavy with unease. If you ration carefully, your food storage should last you for a month or two. You seal the door. No one will be able to get in now. You keep track of the days by marking the cellar wall. The wait for the end drags on for nearly 2 months. Are the eyes changing? The sun isn't the only threat looming overhead. Stress fades. Paranoia grows sharper by the day. You feel the stares. Cold, calculating, alien. Wait. No. You're lying. I didn't get this far. No. No. Y'all can't kill me like that. No. Oh my. You're lying. There's no way to let some of them live to the end. Small little house takes shape in your mind. You hope it will be over soon. It's hard to hold on to. Pain fades as you slip further away. Welcome, me.
As the world caves in.
Was in there. It could have been her as well. Should I just like killed off everyone until then? Oh. I mean, it was a further ending than I've got than any of the other ones. And it's not too bad for the last one of the series. Possibly, question mark. You know what? I'm kind of happy with that. End the video off with that one. I'm happy with that. For that to be the possible last one. I'm fine with that. I made it way further than I ever thought I would. I thought I would stay stuck at the guy shooting me through the door or the man busting through the door to get my ass. You know, so I'll take it. But as always, you know, that's gonna be a wrap on that one. You know, number 3 of the trilogy. We're gonna end it like that. I'm gonna go back and play it on my own though, because I want to see some of the other endings. Like, who was this big bad thing that was worse than the tall pill guy? I have to know that. But, you know, see ya, and Bye bye.